Hello, fellow traders. Nutty Bar Trading coming to you on a Monday. It is June the 12th, and it is day number 33 of trading these funded accounts. If you're new here, I created this channel about 8 weeks ago to document and journal my trading journey with Apex Trader Funding. My original goal was to get 20 funded accounts with Apex. We've achieved that goal. We did lose 2 accounts, so we only had 18. Now, here I'll give an update here in a second on that. But yeah, if you're new, first of all, it is really important to me that I am fully transparent with you guys. So I trade live every day. You'll see all my trades live. At the end of every day, do a summary video, show my profit loss. You can see my balance and entries. I try and be as transparent as possible. So that's something that you enjoy, want to follow along on this journey. Obviously, our goal is to get to a payout. We're a long ways away from that. We started out on these funded accounts pretty rough. You can go back and look at my videos, but I traded all 20 accounts at the same time for probably 27 days. And we just kind of had a lot of just a death by 1,000 cuts, it seemed like. And we made the change last week to basically, instead of trading all 20 accounts together using micros, I've made the switch to where I'm only trading two of the lowest balances, 2 accounts with the lowest balance, and I'm only trading those 2 accounts, and I'm using minis, which trying to get back to more of how I traded evaluation accounts. That's kind of the reason behind that. So since we've started doing that, it has definitely gone better. I feel a lot better with my trading. A little bit more of a scalping mentality, which it fits me better. Also, now, just before we go further, I do want to mention Apex 80% discount sale does end tonight at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So if you need more accounts, if you don't, then don't buy them. But if you need more accounts, get them before midnight, please. You don't need to use my code. Use someone's code, but get that 80% discount before midnight. If you want to use my code or my link below, that would be awesome. It supports the channel, supports me. I really do appreciate it. And I really do appreciate everyone that has used my code and my link. It's been amazing and way more than what I ever dreamed that it could be. And it's just been awesome to see, as well as my subscriber counts. It's been amazing. And I feel humbled. But I didn't want to mention that the sale ends. Please don't wait. Please don't buy anything after the sale. Yeah, I'm going to remind everyone to not buy any evaluation accounts when there's no sale going. Don't do it. Just wait. Apex runs a lot of sales. Just wait. But from now until midnight, it's still 80% off. And it's 80% off this month and 80% off any of the following months. So it's the 80/80 plan. You get 80% off this month and 80% off any of the following months on that evaluation account, as long as it's still active. So anyway, let's jump in to how our day went. We kind of trying to, if I would summarize my day in one word, it would be thankful. And you'll understand in a little bit. But we started off the day. Okay, first, also do want to just quickly point out, so these 2 accounts are, if you've been following along last week, we did blow 2 funded accounts. Long story. If you want to know why that happened, go back, check the video of last week. But we did blow 2 funded accounts, and we picked up 2 more evaluation accounts. I think it was Thursday. And we actually passed those 2. Where, as you can see here, the balance is over 53,000. Still need to trade those for 4 more days before we get those accounts funded, but we have them funded now, and which is great. But that's what that is. Also, we did get our live or our funded account with UProfit. We did not take any trades today. And kind of my plan for the UProfit account is to basically do the same as I'm doing with my Apex accounts. And it's going to vary. Probably not going to trade that account every day. It's going to vary more or less of, if I'm trading my two lowest accounts with Apex and I'm at $600-700 profit on both, I might, let those go and maybe move to my UProfit account and trade my UProfit account. But basically my goal is to just update everybody the same way that I do these Apex accounts. It's the 150K freedom account with UProfit. It's just going to take you guys along on that journey as well. Obviously, if you're new, also, I track all my profit and loss. Everything is done in TradeZella. Here, let me just open it. So this is TradeZella, and this is I trade or track all my trades here. So basically, it also gives you the option to create multiple accounts, which is really nice. So I'll create another account where we're only tracking my UProfit progress. So we'll kind of go and switch back and forth between the two, and we can basically see how we're doing on the UProfit, see how we're doing on Apex, and just go from there. But let's just get into the day. Obviously you can see long-term, we're in drawdown here and we've had a struggle. That's why we made changes. But like I always say with being fully transparent, you'll see the good, bad, and the ugly. So it is what it is. Okay, let's go to today. These are the trades we took today. So we started the day off. I'm just going to click on this. This is one thing I really like about TradeZella. You can just click on this and you can see immediately right where you took the trades. But yeah, 770 is where I entered this trade right huge, right here. That's where I got, and it, excuse me, my first trade of the day here, we broke out below this kind of trend line or support resistance that we were at. And I entered on, it was a bad trade, my first trade, to be honest. I entered kind of in a rush and it stopped me out. It was a bad trade. I'm not happy with it. It is what it is. Then going back to the next trade we had a nice trade, recovered all our losses from the first trade. Basically got in on a momentum here, and we had about 50 ticks on the NASDAQ in profit on that. So very happy with that. And then the one trade I do want to show, this is this trade here is what I wanted to really, like I always say, I try to focus on the worst trade I made that day and talk about that the most, because those are the trades I learned the most from. And if someone else learns anything from it, that's great. But, and you're going to see it just, so obviously the day started, we were in a very choppy morning. Like the first hour of the open today was very choppy. And I got that, I did have one losing trade, one winning trade. We were basically break even. And this trade, we kind of started to make this slow climb up. And you can see we were right on this EMA, which I let this morning's choppiness affect my bias, where I thought, okay, we're just going to chop today because we have a lot of news coming out tomorrow. And I was kind of biased that, hey, we're just going to chop all day. And because of that, I didn't really see correctly what was happening in the market. I felt like it kind of affected me a little bit. But right here, this slow price action here, and I convinced myself and talked myself into we're going to pull back quite a bit here. And I shorted right here. It looks very dumb because it was. And I know better than that. And of course, this thing stopped me out, rightfully so. But what the loss isn't as much what irritated me, more so than what, being that I got stopped out, I missed all of this beautiful move. We had such a nice breakout and just continuation move that I like, and I just missed all of it. So a little bit frustrated with that. And just again, a reminder of why we don't short in this kind of uptrend. I know better, but sometimes you need a reminder. And I got that reminder today. So lesson learned. But then to round out the day, I was looking for a long, and I was waiting. No, this thing can't load, but I was looking for a pullback. Obviously, we got a pullback, right here, and I was looking for an entry, and it's kind of a long story, but basically I have this 3D mouse that I use to do all my drawings. And I guess I had activated a Ninja Trader window, and one of these buttons are pre-programmed as a buy button, and I was not aware of it. But anyway, I must have hit that button, and all of a sudden I'm in a long trade, and didn't really mean to, and almost panicked out and was like, oh no, and I almost just got out. But then I collected my thoughts a little bit and like, no, this is actually not a bad entry. So I just let it go, and we ended up actually with a decent profit, $400 profit, basically brought us back to a break-even day. So that's why I say in the beginning that if I could summarize in one word today, it would be thankful. Because I feel like that was a little bit of a gift, hitting that button by accident, going long, and hitting our profit target. Obviously, had I just held this, it would have been a really nice trade, but I'm more than happy with what the results were. So yeah, that basically summarizes the day. We ended the day with $93 loss, so it was a little bit more than a little bit, a red, not quite break even, but I'm happy with that. But yeah, basically these two accounts are still the lowest balanced accounts. So tomorrow morning we'll be trading these two same accounts again and seeing if we can, bring these accounts up to that. Where right now I'm shooting for that $49,500 range on all of my accounts, kind of as I cycle through them. And then in the future, I might add maybe one or two, maybe instead of trading two accounts, we might switch to doing three and just slowly step up from there. And then also just kind of sprinkle in a little bit of trading you profit along the way as well. I don't have a set plan for that, but I'm excited. I'm excited for that account. I'm really excited for that account. And overall, I'm okay with how the day went. Obviously, I made some mistakes, like I always do. Like I always say, I am not a perfect trader. I am a learning trader. And today we definitely learned some things. So we'll take that as a good day, and we'll go for tomorrow. So hopefully everyone has a great rest of your day. And again, make sure if you need Apex evaluation accounts, make sure you get them before midnight Eastern Standard Time. And we'll leave it at that. Everyone take care and have a great rest of your night.